The Tang dynasty ruled China from 618 to 907, with its first emperor being Tang Taizong, ruling from 626 to 649. Once made emperor, he had his army take land to the north and west that once belonged to the Han dynasty. In 668, China had a big influence over Korea, thanks to the first female empress, Wu Zhao, who was in the Tang dynasty from 625 to 705. The Tang expanded the roads and canals made by the Sui and pulled the empire together, helping trade from the northern and southern regions easier, having more money go through the economy, having more food be able to get around faster before it's spoiled. They also tried to bring back the great bureaucracy in China using civil service examinations. If you were able to pass a series of tests that only few were able to, you became a scholar official, much sort of like the police of modern times. The exams were for all men, but the trick was that only the wealthy could afford the education needed to pass. And if you had political connections, you didn't even have to take the exam at all sometimes. This procedure had many flaws, but it produced a very intellectual group to govern the dynasty. Before this, there were one or two very wealthy families that had most of the power over the dynasty. After this was initiated, there were many moderately wealthy families sharing the government instead. The government had many taxes to help fund it. They fell during the Battle of Talas, when Muslim armies defeated the Tang. After the battle, Chinese rebels burnt and ransacked the capital.